Hi guys. So excuse me for the no makeup video, but I have to do this while I'm at it here. The house is quiet and hopefully the dogs won't bark, but I wanted to read this letter to you guys that I wrote. I've been very blessed by an organization. Forgive my throat. I'm on my chemo right now and it hurts my throat when I'm going through it, but I wanted to write this in the hopes that I can keep with what I wrote because I get emotional at times. So today is August 23rd, and I will be 49 years old on Sunday, and I never in a million years would have thought that I'd be battling cancer. When I think of the millions of people around the world going through cancer, it breaks my heart. But you really don't understand what it feels like until you personally go through it. Then to think that both my husband and I are going through it together is mind-boggling for me. I had a really hard time grasping my own cancer, never mind the thought of my husband getting diagnosed a month after me. So we are both battling it together. My family's going through a lot right now. There is more than I could share on this one video, but what I want to focus on is a few things. The first is to say that the treatments people get for cancer are all different. For me, I'm currently receiving FOLFOX, which is a combination of 3 types of chemotherapy. I've had a lot of neuropathy in my fingers, my bones and joints ache a lot, and I've been very emotional. It's been quite the ride for me emotionally. It's been feeling a lot worse emotionally, and it seems that the more chemo I get, the more worse my emotions get. So I'm sure that the chemo has a lot to do with it, but also just the stress of having 2 people with cancer and other personal things that are going on in our family that have been very hard for us. But a few good things have happened, and that's kind of what I want to focus on right now. And it's because of the Joe Andruzzi Foundation. Now, they don't know I'm making this video, but I am so overwhelmed with the love and gratitude that they have shown to us that I just had to talk about it. And I also want to mention that if it weren't for family, friends, and good people reaching out to us and helping us through this time, we definitely wouldn't have gotten through this. So there's so many to thank. But since both my husband and I have cancer, they've invited us to be a part of the Patriots Dream Camp Day. I got to bring 2 of my children so that we chose our sons. I wish I could have brought the whole family, but there was only so many spots open. But the reason this day was so special is because it helped me to forget about what I'm going through. I try and keep myself busy and as much as I can, but I get exhausted easily. And I have to be honest, the emotions really have been getting to me. It's been a very long journey, and when we got to go to the dream camp, it kind of took everything away. I mean, I'll put the letter aside for a minute, but just being in line and watching the whole Patriots team come up to us was just unbelievable. I mean, I got Gronkowski to bend down into a photo with me because I'm 5 feet tall, and I got some other pictures, and my son got his ball signed by Tom Brady. I wanted to get that, but I missed it. But I mean, just having that day to be a part of that, you forget for just a little while that you've got cancer. Just for a little while, it just leaves your mind. And then we also got to go to a Red Sox game, and that was amazing. It was just so awesome to be there, and these types of events really do help you forget. Because when you're alone, or you feel like you're in a battle that you're alone in, when you're not alone, you know you're not alone, but it feels that way at times. So the reason this day was so special is because it helped me to forget about what I'm going through. And I try to keep myself busy, but because of the exhaustion, it's been hard to do that. But being able to be a part of the dream camp and then getting to go to a Red Sox game gave me and my husband the much needed break. I know I repeated myself, I'm sorry. The Andruzzi Foundation has done a lot of good for a lot of people. We are the recipients of their help and truly blessed by the work that they do for so many. I am pleading with anyone who sees this video to consider donating to the Joe Andruzzi Foundation. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've watched how many people suffer with cancer. I saw in the Dream Camp Day alone, I saw people there with cancer. I saw people in the Dana every day when we go there. You see them all the time with cancer. It's a horrible, horrible disease. And I don't know why we don't have a cure, but I know one thing. These types of help are what get people through. You go to a Dream Camp Day, you go to a Red Sox game, you go to events that they have, it helps you to forget that you got cancer for just a little while. But they need the support. There's so many people, and because I saw the overwhelming amount of people, I thought, God, I want to help these people myself, but I don't have the money right now to do that. I'm working on a couple of books, I am, just to keep that in mind, and God willing, they'll be successful. And when they are, I can support my family, but then I can also be a part of helping them too. So if you feel so inclined to give, you can go visit the joeandruzzifoundation.org. I believe the website is joeandruzzifoundation.org. And just consider donating. For me, This pump's going to be off me one day, but there's so many other people who are going to be battling cancer far worse than what I have. And they need your help, so please consider helping them. Thank you.